Good morning. Come on in and join us.
Hey, we have our first soap today from veteran-owned and operated Subtle Art Soap Company.
It's a Halloween morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, it's good to see you. Come on in. So we have something to mention today. We reviewed a Shannon soap not long ago, and she threw in something for free in our box. She sent a couple of free things,
so
actually.
this one's Botanica, and it's a beard and mustache balm, but I have to say, it smells glorious, and I even like to use it on my knuckles and my hands after washing them so many times. It just felt so refreshing.
Yeah, and y'all, there's flower smells and there's flower smells. This one, as soon as the lid came off, I went,
and it almost,
wow.
It has something sweet to it, like maybe a vanilla, and then something aquatic-y almost.
Yeah, and it's flowers, I know, y'all, but it's in a combination that is new for me.
Yes.
And this is great
I know, and I forgot I put it on, and I already got a whiff of it, and I was like, oh yeah! So
hey,
we are
Shannon,
fans. Thank you,
that was
Shannon.
so nice of you. Thanks for sending this out to us for free. I love it.
Love it.
I'm so excited because this is a new artisan for us, but
It
a
is.
legendary one. So many people have reached out and said, hey, have you reached out to Subtle Art Soap Company yet? Go get one of their soaps.
Yes.
So we bought one.
This
Which
is
one
the
did you
we
choose?
craved. I went for Autumn Wood because it was the day it launched, and I was like, I gotta get it before it's gone.
Yeah.
So we were getting into the fall seasons, and I couldn't not.
I'm so excited. Let's meet this fall soap. So we are suckers for autumn here in California when the leaves change. We don't have like the same kind of leaves that Vermont and stuff has, but we do get some leaves.
We do. They do start falling and changing.
Oh, when the crisp chill
Right?
hits
Or
the
even when
air
you walk
here in the
and
Bay
they crunch
Area.
under your feet a little bit.
It's just so cool. So we're autumn junkies around here, and I'm so glad you picked this one. Why don't you read the first part of the
All right.
description? This is from their sales page.
Fall is our favorite time of year. The trees are vibrant with red, orange, and yellow leaves, and there's a sweet, woodsy, and herbaceous fragrance in the air.
Our new Autumn Woods Triple Butter Shave Soap captures that unmistakable, herbaceous, sweet woodland fragrance perfectly. Oh, this is a vegan soap.
Oh, sweet.
Love it.
All right.
Oh, man.
Is it
And it's
time?
our first soap from this artisan. Let's open the box. All right, here we go.
Oh, boy. There. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I forgot. I got a few other things. No,
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're sitting down because we have stickers and a note. Ladies and gentlemen, we have stickers and a note, and it says, we appreciate your support. Enjoy your soaps from Joe and Sadie.
Oh, fun.
Thank you, Joe and Sadie. And look at
Wow,
this. We
the
got a
box
sticker.
already smells
and
good. I'm
they
trying
said,
not to, but...
how did you guys know? I love these razor blades. They sent us a pack of
cool.
Sharks razor blades, and these are the platinums. These are the
Platinums.
ones that we use.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
love it. We're starting to run a
How
bit low.
thoughtful.
And then what do we have in
And
here?
I forgot. I did cave and get some soap.
Did you get some soaps? Okay.
I did. I
So
forgot.
please see future episodes for a mention of these bar soaps. But we got, what you got? Autumn Wood and Country Apple. See, I
Right?
knew I loved her. I knew there was a reason.
Fall is in the choice.
Oh,
All
and
right.
there's the new one. I think this sold out rather quickly this year, but with that description, I'm not surprised.
Ta-da! Look at those colors.
Wow, y'all. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. Look at that.
My, oh my.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is a 4-ounce pour. Are you
Is it
ready?
time?
It's your turn for a
Okay.
first impression. Okay, you go first. I like to watch your face.
Wow, this orange is gorgeous. Okay, ready?
Yep. We've had a couple of pumpkin spice kind of soaps, but not like an autumn one yet.
Well, you're right. It's different.
Is it different?
Yeah, I don't know how I can feel outside and indoors at the same time.
Yeah?
Somehow, yeah. It's subtle. It's their name for sure.
Okay.
But in like the best way.
Nice.
Okay.
Do you smell the leaves? Like, what do you get? Is it more gourmandy? Is it more leafy?
It's a brighter, like that color leaf.
Oh.
Not like ones that have been on the ground too long yet.
Right.
There's a difference. So not like the earthy part.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I'm going in. I'm
See
going in.
see what you got.
Try to stop me. All right.
It's really fresh and
Whoa.
it's so different than I was expecting.
Whoa. Okay, so we have done some that have the real earthy mustiness
Right,
of actual leaves on the ground.
The end of fall.
And we love them, but they're
this
super
is
real.
A beginning of
This is
fall.
like reading a novel about autumn. Y'all,
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
This takes the real mustiness that might have a little to it because it's real
But it's
mustiness. This makes it the absolutely beautiful.
Like somehow you still know there's sunshine outside. Does that make sense?
This is going to take a little while, folks. I hope you're comfortable. Get some
Like
coffee.
the color of this is exactly
Wow.
how it smells. I don't know how
This is super imaginative and
I was
beautiful.
going to say that. Like I can see my
Yeah, right. What my brain pictures. So think of like if you take a picture of a little autumn town, right? That's fine. But if you get a calendar, like a really good one, and
Right.
it has like a helicopter shot of an autumn town, and it's got
Yeah.
soft focus and it's got special lighting, and you just look at the picture and you're like, I want to live there. That is what this does for fragrance. When you smell this, you see that perfect autumn town. And it's a picture too perfect to be real. It's too good. It's too vibrant. It's too fall
it just
to be
immediately
completely
makes
real.
me want to smile.
Yes.
There's something fresh. It's not a flower. Is it like an
No,
apple
but it's something
leaf?
like if an herb or a fruit were just
Yeah,
as bright as a
something-
flower.
This color, I don't know
Yes.
how.
There's no florals in this,
it's-
I don't think. Get that out of your head.
And I don't think it's pumpkin. I was trying to think of what other autumny something. But you know, like you
What's
go,
the little tiny bit of green too? Do you feel
right?
that?
But you know, like you go apple picking
Yes!
sometimes.
Oh, yes, there's apple in this.
It's something that it's like a dried thing that you have in fall too. I don't know what it is,
And
but
y'all,
it is
it is
persimmon.
so-
It's something different.
Yes, the balance in this is so pleasurable that my body files it in the same drawer as spearmint.
Oh.
It's not.
No,
But spearmint to
pleasurable
me,
is a very good word. I immediately smile.
wow. This is a
I'm
very
very curious
special
what the
fragrance.
lather will do, though.
Oh, let's do that.
But I smell it, and I want to be in that place. I
Yes.
want to be there.
Normally I'll take a couple of whiffs and I'll elucidate for a while, but this one, I just don't want to stop
I know, I can't get
smelling
enough.
it.
It's very refreshing.
You know how addictive cinnamon is to smell? This has that same quality without being cinnamon.
And
you know?
it's bright. It's somehow bright, but flavorful, seasonal. There's something
Right.
different about it.
And if you have in your head that this might share something with like a Glade air freshener fall scent, I think that's why we're beguiled, because hear my words, there could be nothing further from that artificial Glade room smell spray than this.
Yes, it's so real and alive, and like
Yes.
you're
And yet,
there.
It's not like the real musty leaves. Somehow they kept it super sophisticated and beautiful.
Right, there's still life in the leaves. They're still kicking, you
and
know?
just almost just comical and whimsical and fun about it, y'all. This isn't the darker side of fall.
It's like there is sunshine, it's cooler, and there's a little breeze, like the
Yes.
leaves are still moving in the wind.
You said
You
it.
can hear the
It's-
rustle,
It's
you know?
okay. I'm going to say the word. It's a morning. It's a fall
Right?
morning.
Crisp is like the sun's
Yes.
glaring off.
Yes.
It's not quite fall, but you can smell it in the air, and it's just enough like that the autumn, the little skip from summer to autumn is there.
There was just that. Oh, I know what it is. Now, I don't know if this is the exact.
Oh my goodness. Too much excitement happening.
Baymax left me and started a band. Okay.
Don't forget your thoughts.
I know what it is. I know what it is. And it's beguiling, y'all. You can smell the frost in the air.
Is that what I'm smelling? It's something alive, and that's why I'm
Do you
like...
smell it? Do you
yeah.
it's the frost in the air. It's
But
something...
it's the frost, like the sun is taking it away. It's like
it's the
mid-evaporation.
transition from fall to winter. That's what I smell.
Fall to winter or summer to
No,
autumn?
I get fall to winter. I get
like the
that
end of
little
autumn.
edge of frost.
And I get the beginning of autumn. Like
Ah!
maybe it's just the tug of war of the seasons. They're
Right.
there.
Wow, I smell a little bit of like the tree bark, but I smell the nuts and the fruits and the berries in the trees as well
I have
as
no
the
idea
leaves.
what else is mixed in there because it paints such a beautiful picture.
Wow, yes.
And they're so evenly blended.
Yep, and you know what? These leaves are still on the tree.
Yes.
Can you tell? These leaves have
That's
not
what I meant
fallen
by
yet.
in the wind. They're rustling.
Right. Oh, let's look at the scent notes. I just took a quick look at these scent notes and
Yeah?
yep, these people are so flippin' smart, you guys. I would never have thought to combine these things, and yet it's Perfect. It's perfect. Okay, what do you got?
So now that I'm reading this, I did smell this in my head, but I wasn't sure if it was what I was smelling.
Yeah?
So the first one is orange.
That's it.
But I was thinking of like a dried orange smell.
That's, I think, I think the orange, and then in a second, we're going to say carnation. And I think for me, the orange and the carnation is what built the frost smell. Can you kind of catch that?
Yeah, I mean, now it's definitely the color of the label. But then next is blackberry. We said fruit.
We did. Nice.
But it's a calmer fruit. It's not, it's like an undertone fruit.
And then our carnation.
Carnation, rose.
Rose, and pine. Y'all, that's what I meant by you don't know this smell. This is really amazing and new and clean and different. Where else have you seen rose and pine in the same scent notes? Perfectly, y'all. Okay, what else?
Just enough to sweeten and then earth it up. Right. I don't know. Cedarwood, sandalwood.
Love them.
Patchouli, and then eucalyptus. Everything's so fresh.
I don't think I expected a single one of those. I mean, maybe I would have called cedarwood because it's a tree, right? But I don't think I could have called the rest of this. How do you guys know? And yet this is perfect. I wouldn't change a thing about this.
Okay, so now if we make the lather, we're going to smell those like crazy.
Let's make a lather. It's your turn. At the Barbershop Duet, we never comment on lather, but y'all, this vegan soap is a crazy cool lather. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm really excited to try it. It
looks like the bowl's been dipped in plaster.
It's just it thickens up right away.
Wow.
All right, so Lars, this is what you got going on. Okay,
let's do the comparative whiff.
Okay, tub first.
Invented by Woodward Bernstein. The comparative whiff. Okay, so let's smell that.
Oh, I got on my face. Oh. But it is, I get more of the floral wood now.
Oh, yeah, let me see.
And that might be what brightens it up. There's something that makes it seem more alive.
y'all, you know what the scent note, you know what it is? You know what the scent note is in here that has me just in love with this? The pine. The pine.
But for me, it's the rose with the pine. I'm normally not a fan of the rose, but somehow with the pine together.
It's the way the pine dances with everything else. I mean, when pine walks into a scent profile, it's like Andre the Giant walking into Munchkin Land. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, pine's here, everybody. Pine is here. But somehow.
Yeah, it's a delicate
No. You have taken pine and made it just as beautiful and gentle as Andre the Giant himself. Because now dancing with these other scent notes, it's the pine that makes the frost for me. It's the pine that brings the trees together with the cleanliness.
Yeah,
it's
the
pine that keeps it
winter.
Early morning.
You knew.
Yes. And it's the pine that makes it a little Christmassy.
Yeah, just like approaching on the seasons. Yeah.
If you only needed one seasonal to get you by till New Year's, folks, this will do you just fine. And that orange that's in it is such a real orange. Talk about a fall fruit, right? I mean, like this is where orange shines.
Like you just literally snapped it open.
I mean, you can see the juice coming off the rind.
There's something about that.
Wow.
Yeah, we might have to try and take it deeper. I don't know what we haven't said that we can't say yet.
Oh, there's lots of places we can take this sucker.
It just encapsulates that time of year where everyone's comfortable being home together and making memories. Like, you could be in the kitchen baking cookies. You could be carving pumpkins. There's just something about being curled up together, reading a book under a blanket or watching a fun movie.
Yeah.
Like it just represents like, oh, it's that time of year coming.
100%. And, sometimes because we're doing this show, I will try to imagine what a soap will smell like.
Right.
And y'all, I'm bad at it. Like
this one got us good.
Yeah, we're not good at coming up with scents like on our own, which is why I think we're doing this show and why we're introducing ourselves to these amazing people and these amazing artists.
Well, and it's funny, the closest we could ever find to like a fall seasonal was an apple cinnamon. Right. That was the only thing we could find in a candle.
Which works great.
It's fine, but this is different. This is probably what we were trying to like find in a store,
but
it didn't exist.
This is what your brain thinks fall smells like before you've even smelled it.
Right, and I like that it's called autumn because it's the beginning of the season shift. Like it's right at the end of September, almost October. Everything's changing.
Right.
There's something about that time.
Yeah, 100%. And, if this is hiding in the little seasonal corner of your shaving locker and it is somewhere in the middle of June, but you want to escape back to a beautiful autumn morning, I know where you should go to get your own. So head over to subtleartsoap.com where you'll find this and a bunch of other really cool stuff. Hold on, stop the music. Stop it. This is different, y'all. This is really an amazing base and an amazing lather. And I know as a newbie, I normally don't start with that in this segment, but I really noticed the difference. And I noticed how this really seems to know how to comfort my face and how to give it a nice slick glide and a nice firm hug. And y'all, the scent, just magical. Imagine having an autumn scent that had pine in it, to be sure that you can't miss every time you smell it after that, but that you couldn't find for the first 5-6 minutes you were smelling it. That is a well done pine. And that is what I love to bring all the other autumn scents together in this one. Subtle Art, not kidding, I went on the website this morning just to see what wonders lie ahead for me, because this will not be our last. This is a great shave, thank you. Welcome to Messages. So we hopped on YouTube the other day and we noticed that we are on the cusp of 250 subscribers.
We just love that many of you couldn't even want to spend time with us.
Thank you so much for being here and subscribing to our little show. So Rod and Mandy from Sterling Soap, they reached out. They wanted to know if we wanted to have a celebratory giveaway and if they could help. And we said, of course, who doesn't want a 5.8 ounce Sterling shave soap? So just be one of our subscribers.
Yeah, and then we'll pick your name out and reach out to you, and you get to pick your own shave soap from Sterling.
So keep an eye on the show for the next couple of weeks, because we are going to announce our winner, and we will contact you in the comments. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the Barbershop Duet family. I love the experience with these soaps of smelling something way better than you could have ever had in your head.
Yeah, and somehow this really was what I think we've been looking for.
Yeah,
for an
100%.
Autumn scent, a fall scent, just to get you in the mood of things.
Yeah.
And it's so gentle. I mean, I know their name is Subtle Art, and I'm not sure if that was intentional, but it does. It's just subtle. It's a nice little gentle nudge of like, autumn's coming. It's just the perfect little scent.
Just
very fresh and cleaning.
And comforting and nostalgic all at the same time. Hey, y'all. Thank you for putting the obvious effort and care into making our shave experience this much more fun.
Oh, we are so grateful. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.